Ooh, Hi, I'm the Ron. I'm fine. No, my body is full of stress on things that have not the tiniest bit to do with your stream streak. Like I'm not the least bit worried about that. Don't worry about that. But I'm the Ron, and I am here despite myself. Yeah, no, I don't. Shit happens. Like I'm not gonna get upset because you missed a streak because timing of streams and your stream ran long, whatever. Like it's all good. You were handling your own affairs and you were taking care of yourself. That's more important than a fucking streak that you could regain. So we're not bothered by that. Anyway, let's see how I sound. Hello? Oh. Thought my mic wasn't picking up. I'm like, but it's plugged in and I'm watching the left. Alright, it's fine. Anyway. Yeah. Everything is just fine. I am nervous about things. And I'm also just very hungry, and there's a lot happening in my brain and in my body. I'm not doing too well, but the show must go on because I'm physically capable of being here. So, we're here. Maybe. Could be it. And I detect the presence of a stink brat. But anyway. Got the head Arabeth survival on here. That's a mod. That's a mod story. Anyway. Where am I? I have no fucking clue where I am. I don't remember. I think I'm in the Docks District. Yeah, I think I'm in the Docks District. I think I'm, Yeah. I know where I am. I'm under the Seedy Tavern. Old Jim Seedy. Whoop. That's the button. Potion of Invisibility. And Cure Light Wound. You know, I'll drink this for fun. Well, no, I guess I can't yet. Regular ass rapier. I don't need no potion. Yeah, I'm well, I can't get into too much detail. There are some projects that I was working on.
Done and done.
That I am concerned will not see the light of day now. Which would be a shame, but at the same time, you know, I understand, we're not gonna go through there just yet. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna fall through or not. I suppose as well.
Fair enough.
Maybe fall through is not the right word for it. They might have to just,
Done and done.
I might have to change partners. Well, you know, it's something that I think about where it's like, with the, oh, let's say lieutenant. The way that, well, first of all, the way that things were, announced and put forward, I in fact don't know if anything will change at all. And it might be that, you know, everything will continue as it has been. Other than that, it's, I had some projects lined up with, someone who, mentioned that they were going to start, stepping away. They're going to start dropping some stuff behind the scenes. And I don't know if any of my things are on the chopping block. And of course, you know, to be completely fair, there's no reason why I can't continue the projects just with somebody else, but I want to do it with this one person because they're my friend. Well, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, you know, to be fair, the situation being as it is, like, it would make sense that I would have no say in it, and I'm not, necessarily mad about not having any say in it. Like, it's just kind of, for the greater good, you know, we gotta, oh, hey, yeah, I'll fuck you up. You know, I'm willing to make the sacrifice for the greater good. And again, like, it is something where the projects, like, I can continue the projects. It's just gonna be tougher. But we'll see. Everything could be fine. But yeah. We must simply roll with the punches. Anyway. Yeah. You know. If it protects a person's mental and/or physical health, a new partner in these projects is a small price to pay. Which, of course, then again, you know, there's also the reality that brain, help me. Brain, help me. There's the reality that, you know, I'm worrying for nothing, and I get back like, nah, I'm not cutting any of our projects, like, we're good. Oh, hey, buddy. Yeah, I mean, like, especially because, like, it's, you know, what kind of friend would I be if I was like, you know, hey, I know you're suffering and you need this, but you're fucking over my project, so fuck you, like, you know, I don't have that kind of bullshit in me. And, you know, plus, you know, also just the concept of, like, you know, rolling with the punches, you know, being able to pivot in that way. It is really sort of like, because originally I was like, oh, I guess I have to cancel these things. I took a moment to think about it, and I'm like, I don't really have to cancel them. Like, one of the things I could just do myself, much as I would prefer not to do it myself, I could just do it myself. And as for the other one, it absolutely requires at least one other person. But, you know, while I have a preference of who that person is, it doesn't have to be that person. You know, I could just, like, hey, here's a project that I was working on. Who wants to help with it? You know, type thing. So, you know, it's preference is one thing, but, you know, we don't... It don't have to be the end of the world. You know what I mean? And I can recognize this. Ooh, what's this? Oh, banded armor +1? Weak body. Oh no, I got... Wait, also thank you for saying that, Lavi. I appreciate the compliment. Large box! This is not a pocket dimension thing. Like, I can put this in here and there won't be an issue. Now, if I was putting a bag of holding into another bag of holding, you know, now we gotta be concerned. But this is fine. Yeah, it's fine for now.
That's my good little simp. What a good pet you are. Now sit back and enjoy the show, darling. Mwah.
There you go. Oh, let me level up. Yes, obviously I was joking when I was calling you a bad simp. You know I don't mean that. You know I know better. Okay. Okay, this works. I feel like I should put points in search, but it's not a class skill, so eh. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I know better, Lavi. You're my good girl.
That instantly made you feel better. Oh, combat casting. That's easy. Easiest spell of my life. Or easiest key choice of my life.
Oh, you're more than smiling. I know what you're doing, especially as I get back up into the mic. And the more I call you out, the more you blush, and the more your hands fidget, and, some other things that I won't sell you out on.
Anyway.
You'll soon be hanging from your tongue!
Me hanging for my tongue? Alright. Well, hold on. Let me just see who else is here. Oh, Darane. That's, Vengal's, sweetheart. Alright, anyway.
Back to
wherever! Yeah, you always gotta watch out for the boy. I meant to say, where's Sharwin? There's Sharwin. Got hit with fear and then still got smoked. Instructions from Calic. Another bite of my calorie mates to help keep my strength up until such time that I finish stream and then I immediately go out and get food. I know exactly. I have a hankering for White Castle. This note is from Calic, the traitorous lieutenant of Vengal Bloodsale. It appears to be instructions on how to access the sea caves through the city aqueducts. When you have pulled what information you can from Vengal's Wedge, join us in the aqueducts. The entrance is in the very northwest of the docks district, through an old maintenance building. I believe I know an alternate path to where the old fool keeps his secret stores. The cockatrice should be there, as well as whatever else he has been keeping from us. Time to take our due. Use the hand signs below to pass the seal on the aqueduct gates. Use the hand signs below to pass the seal on the aqueduct gates. Keep this note with you. I doubt you could remember what the signs without it. Calic. Sign Calic, even. Complex series of hand motions is detailed below. You will definitely need this note present to reproduce them accurately enough to pass the gate. Well, I think you need to change that, Lavi.
Thank you for saving me.
What?
If that is indeed what you have done, I do not know you or your motives.
My motives are to take a shit.
Calm down, I'm not going to hurt you.
It is good to hear a kind voice. These men have not been gentle, and I fear their questions were growing ever more insistent.
Ah! So even now you don't... Okay, understood.
I am Darane. I am at your mercy.
Oh, so she's also submissive.
I'd hoped you were sent by Vengal, but I haven't heard from him. His auction was called off.
I want to ask about you.
I have a question first, if you don't mind. Who do you serve? I won't say anything if you intend to use it against people I care about.
I am acting as a guard under Arabeth and Nesher.
I see. I begin to understand what your interest in Vengal and his blood sailors may be. Ask your questions. I will try to answer.
I want to ask about you, like I said before. And your fucking bouffant. Or is that a side pony? No, it's kind of a bouffant.
Very well. As I said, my name is Darane. I am in service to Vengal Bloodsail, the Scarlet Blade and foil of Lord Nasha Alagondar.
Why were you imprisoned here?
Well, that's fine, Lavi.
Yeah, why were you imprisoned here?
These were Calic's men. He was Vengal's lieutenant, and he wanted them to interrogate me and find out where Vengal is hiding. It would seem that Calic is no longer willing to follow my Vengal, but I certainly didn't think he would stoop to this.
I want to ask about Vengal.
Vengal Bloodsail, the Scarlet Blade. He is the former leader of the mutinous Blood Sailors. He is my betrothed. We have been apart for far too long.
Why have the Blood Sailors mutinied?
It would appear they have grown tired of Vengal. His methods of doing things are sometimes difficult to understand. They don't respect his grandiose plans like they used to. He has always stressed how things should be done with style, and now they just want profit.
Is there one in particular who is guiding this revolt?
Calic, Vengal's lieutenant. He didn't approve of this auction, so now he's trying to seize the Blood Sailors for his own. He doesn't appreciate artful schemes. Calic will kill Vengal if he finds him. The Blood Sailors will become a much more vicious group under him. Vengal always maintained some civility.
Where is Calic?
He couldn't wait for his men to finish with me. He's probably made a guess as to where Vengal is and has gone to try to find him.
Where is Fengol? Let's sail now.
I can't say for certain, but he is an old pirate and set in his ways. He said I would know where to find him, and I have a few ideas. Van Gogh is on the run, so he'll either go to where he thinks he's safe. He'll either go to the Silver Sails or the Aqueducts. I think both places lead to an underground cache of his.
If you help me find him.
Want to help him?
I want to help him. I can't promise he'll be safe.
So you hope to entice me by saying you may or may not kill him? No, it's not what I wanted to say. I suppose it is the only honesty I have seen today. I saw that you responded to my thing, Lavi. And these are one of the many reasons why I would not want to have that big yard. Like, for me, it would be still though. No, don't summon bees. I would say slightly bigger house. Don't need as much acreage. 500 cigarettes is fine. Bigger house, not as much acreage, because I'm also not trying to mow that lawn. Nice, like, back patio. Pool, hot tub. Keep the acreage outside my property, and fences. Like, it's not the isolation. Like, there's a lot of isolation with that house, which is beautiful, but, like, there's way too much grass and potential for creepy crawlies. And bugs and shit, and I ain't trying to live that life. Yell at you. So here's the thing. I'd want it mowed. I just don't want to mow it. Yeah. Well. Also, side note, I'm glad Mike Santana is owning the new Cruise Montana gimmick, but it's much the same way as the way Powerhouse Hobbs, our boy Will Hobson, owns the Royce Keys gimmick. And similarly, the way Mike Santana and Powerhouse Hobbs are both much better pro wrestling names than... You know, Royce Keys is fine, Cruise Montana's kind of corny, but it's not the worst thing I've heard. I got that Powerhouse Rolls Royce. I mean, he do. Got me. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you know, need a lot less nature because I need a lot less bugs, and I would need, like, you know. Listen, the outdoors, in my opinion, even with my allergies, the outdoors would be absolutely wonderful and magnificent without the insects and arachnids. Anyway. Yeah. Take this locket. It was a present from him. He said it was a key and it would let me enter the Silver Sails if I needed to find him. No, I haven't heard the bunny song. The Silver Sails is in the west central area of the docks. There's a passage inside. Bengal said it is safe. For him, at least.
What do you know about the auction?
More than I care to at this point. I wish Vengal had never found that creature. It has caused no end of trouble.
What creature do you mean?
Vengal said it was a cockatrice brought from Waterdeep, and that it had a connection to the plague. He even claimed it was part of a cure. He found it in the streets while the city guards were busy with the plague, and whatever mess happened at the academy, it would have been lost if not for him.
I just bit into this calorie mate the thick ways.
He was going to make sure it was returned to the appropriate city officials. But first he would invite Lord Nasher to his auction. It was a game to Vengal.
Lord Nasher, why would he come?
The two of them are old rivals. They were always looking for ways to show up the other. Vengal figured Nasher couldn't get out of this one. See, Vengal wanted Nasher to have to come to this stupid little tavern and admit in front of everyone that he had been outdone, that he needed Vengal.
These things are very good, but they're very dry.
He would have just given the cockatrice back after that. It was all about the game to him.
Idiot, he was playing with people's lives.
He plays with lives all the time, as does Nasher. That's what rulers do. The stakes were just a bit too high this time. See, Vengal...
Oof. So, good afternoon. Good evening for me. Hope the rain abates soon. For you, Kibo.
See, Vengal's men never sent the message to Lord Nasher. Instead,
Calorie mates at least aren't as dry as most granola bars. That's true.
his most trusted lieutenant plotted to kill him. It's all a mess now. Vengal would have given the creature back, yes. He's not the kind to let innocents suffer. It just got out of hand.
Is there one in particular who is guiding this revolt?
Kalik, Vengal's lieutenant, he didn't approve of this auction, so now he's trying to seize the blood sailors for his own.
Oh, I think we did this. Yeah, previous question. Okay, goodbye.
Farewell. I will remain here. Vengal will find me when the time is right to do so. His game doesn't get even further out of hand.
Okay, goodbye. Please decide on a hairstyle when I return.
I have already decided on it. It is you who did not agree with what my hair should be.
I never said that. Please don't put words in my mouth.
Emerge from the dark.
Oh, this is one of the doors that I couldn't open, I think, before. Let's pop back to 20 and a quiver. Calorie mates are really good. Especially when you don't eat, like... When you're on a... Oh, not the guard. I don't give a shit about the guard. When you haven't eaten, they taste, like, especially good, and I don't know why. Yeah, anyway.
Can I help?
Don't believe I need any more of these at all. Yeah, we obviously need Darane's locket. We don't need the bracers of armor +1. We don't need that. Don't think we need the large box for anything. No, sell it. There you go. don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We do still need that. I don't think we need Uthgar's Legacy, but I'll probably keep it anyway. We don't need a green stone. We don't need a fluorospar. The copper necklace. We obviously still need the scented fetish. We don't need that. We don't need that. Brooch. Keep the smugglers. Your red and green light illuminating rings. I wish you did too. Duck do the international dinner. I am using my red and black illuminating rings because I watched the product. I don't hate Christmas. Some people say I have a Santa Claus build. So, you know. Show gut. I've shown gut. I have pictures out there. Show feet. Not for free. Damn. Gotta pay for that. What movie was it? Because I think I saw, but I don't remember. I probably should have saved before this. feed.com/theron is live. Yes, sir. Sponsored by Gooner Water. You know what? Hit him with the Ray of Frost. Yes! I did see that.
We shall not be defeated!
Oh, baby, watch out. Because this spider might kill you. Well, you're already poisoned or diseased. You are... I can't tell which. Oh, you're dead. No, you're not dead. Now you're dead. Yeah, I agree. Like, everything in its proper place. Come on now. Hey, man, listen. You want me to fucking really get down? Alright, I guess I really gotta get down on your ass. Drink that, my boy. But yeah, no, I agree. Like, in the order of operations, you need to have Halloween season before we start getting into Christmas time. Yeah, so I'm no longer poisoned, but I do obviously have poison-related debuffs, which is fine. I'm pretty sure Lesser Restoration will take care of those. Well, I'm poisoned again, but it's fine. Buddy, you want me to start casting spells on you? Because I will. Altair just did make a song about getting locked into a Michael store in Halloween section at night. It's very silly. I think it's... Yeah, I'm very excited for that for you. I think it's... I think there's reason... There's a lot of reason for this to be a very special, spooky season for you. You know what? You're near death. Just kill him. Just finish the job. Or don't, maybe? I don't know. Oh, you only did 1 damage, my boy? Oh, boy. Let's see what happens. Alright, well, heal success. So... Yeah, I think I gotta give it to him. God damn it. Eat the searing light then, motherfucker. Yeah, I got him. Catch you on the flip, my boy. I don't have any more scrolls of lesser restoration. No, okay. That's fine. But I should have the spell prepared, no? Yes, I do. And just like that, I am fine. Alright, let's go get Sharwin again. Bye-bye, Spoutine.
Dying what?
Listen, I'm not trying to get you killed, Sharwin. It's really not my... Oh, wait a minute. Level up.
Yes? Is there something you
I
need?
just want to talk for a while.
Talk? About what, Ulf?
I want you I want you to continue your story from before.
You want to hear the rest of the tale about my ill-fated affair, do you? I suppose there's no harm in it. I should have run off with Dannon, or turned him aside completely. I did neither. I was unwilling to disobey my mother. Instead, I seduced Lord Farthington as he wished, and loved my bard in secret. Dannon was kind to me. He enthralled me with his music, and I adored him. Lord Farthington, on the other hand, was merely lustful and possessive, and my mother was overjoyed.
This couldn't have gone on long.
No, that's true. These things are bound to come to a bad end, of course. And I wish I had known that. As the date of my marriage to Lord Farthington drew closer, he began to suspect that something was amiss. I spent far too much time away from him and in Dannon's arms. It was all my mother could do to convince him that I was true to his love. And it was she who finally discovered me in the arms of my bard.
So did she have Dannon killed?
She had the guards chase him away, but they weren't able to kill him. That didn't stop me from loving him either. Mother turned on me then and forbade me to see Dannon ever again. I was to marry Lord Farthington, and that was all there was to it. I refused at first. I loved Dannon, and nothing else mattered. So she begged me. That proud woman got on her knees with tears in her eyes and begged me not to abandon her to poverty. I could do as I was expected, save my mother and marry a man whom I did not love. Or I could run off into the unknown with Dannon.
You chose Dannon?
I struggled with the decision, for I had never had to make up my own mind. But the thought of that dreary life with Lord Farthington frightened me so. I chose Dannon. Lord Farthington was outraged. He tried to have Dannon and me executed, but we were forced to flee with not a copper between us. My mother was crushed. She was turned out from noble society as she feared and lost everything to repay my stepfather's debt.
You did the only thing you could.
I still dreaded the thought of leaving my mother behind. I would have done anything to please her, but not this one thing. I would not give up my life.
I do, Ori. Give me share a fun fact with me.
I fled from Neverwinter with Dannon, and we traveled far. And he taught me how to become a bard in my own right. I did not return home for many years. Until recently, in fact. It was an odd feeling to discover that Lord Farthington had lost his own fortune years ago, and both he and his household were now dead from the plague. That was the fate that had awaited me. And my mother, I have only been to see her once since my return.
She still lives.
She has lived all these years as a poor seamstress, it seems, bitter and blaming me for the poor luck which had befallen her. Visit one of Reese's favorite video game character voice actors in November. Oh, cool! Who is it? We said little to each other as she ordered me out of her leaky cottage. Leaky like her I did find out one thing, however. She is dying.
Ah! I should play back that fucking the thing he did for me, the fucking the cameo he did however long ago it was.
She suffers from bone rot, a disease which would require the attention of several clerics for a month to heal normally. With the plague, however, no one can help her.
Excuse me.
Though I have tried in vain to find one who can.
Perhaps I could help her.
Perhaps you could, Ulf. Though it is nothing that would require a great deal of time. What? Weird line. Though it is nothing that would require a great deal of time. Sure, whatever you say, also not me getting distracted. Nice. I know of only one sure cure for bone rot. An extract from a flower that it is said can only be grown on the fabled cliffs of Mount Celestia.
Sounds like a My Little Pony thing.
Finding such a potion would be difficult, I have no doubt. It is my hope to find one, however, and save my mother's life. I do not owe her, really, but I would like to do this one thing for her now.
Perhaps we shall find it on our travels.
Alright, now we're getting to the personal quest for everyone. Which I'm pretty sure we just cleared Uthgart's. Or Dalen's. Dalen Red, whatever.
Perhaps we will, though I doubt it. Let's get on with your mission, Ulf. There are others who are sick whom we are far more likely to save.
You could save a man who has bonitis. Okay, we're good. Oh yeah, Control and Shift add 2 more rows to the hotkeys, which I'm never going to use because I don't fucking ever use them ever. Sorry, I got myself turned around for really no reason at all. Like, my instinct was guiding me the right way, and then my brain was like, no, that's not right, even though it was right, and I should have just listened to myself some more. Oh, Dalen, darling, where are you? Here you are.
Waiting for you. I
Yes, Steve
suspected
Blonde.
you would Yes? Is there something you need?
I just want to talk for a while.
My strength is in weapons, not words, Ulf.
I want you to continue your story from before.
In the time we have been together, you have respected my request for privacy, Ulf. Now I feel I am ready to tell you the rest of my tale. I mentioned my exile to you before, Ulf. The truth is, I did not willingly leave the Uthgard to come to Neverwinter. The tribe cast me out. I am a monstrous half-breed. As a child, it was obvious my blood was tainted. I was violent and savage. It was only because of the pleas of my mother that the tribe did not slay me as an abomination while still an infant.
They hate you so much just because you were different?
You don't understand. Not only am I different, I am half-orc. The orcs are my tribe's most hated enemies. For generations they have warred with the Uthgard. How could my tribe welcome me when I am a living reminder of their worst foe?
What about your father?
I never knew my father. My mother never spoke of him, though I saw the pain in her eyes whenever I asked. But where the pain came from, I could not say. Some in our tribe said that he was a vile beast who forced himself on my mother during a raid. Others claim my mother loved him and welcomed him to her bed, then wept when he was murdered by the warriors who discovered them. Can we be so for real? Your mom was a monster fucker. And every monster fucker in this chat, particularly any female identifying monster fuckers, probably read that and was like, oh yeah, no, she defo wanted him. Like, if I was in that position, I'd also be like, yeah. So, Dalen Red Tiger here is a half-orc. His mother was a human from the Uthgard tribe, and his father was an orc. And the Uthgard hate orcs. They're natural enemies. That's the story that he's telling, and he's getting to the part of the story where he's like, oh, you know, some people say that my father forced himself onto my mom. Some people say that my mom loved him and welcomed him into the bed, and she cried when my dad was killed. He didn't force himself on nobody. She opened her legs. The truth I shall never know, for it died with my mother last winter. Oh, well. Sorry I called your mom a monster fucker to your face. My bad. I'm sorry. At her death, the tribe cast me out. Can you blame them? Why waste good provisions on a half-breed bastard yet to prove himself in the world?
That's horrible. They had no right to do that.
I bear my tribe no ill will. They had little choice. Until I prove myself, I cannot be certain where my loyalties lie. Once I show the spirit of the Uthgard is pure within me, the Red Tiger tribe will welcome me back. It is not as if they abandoned me in the cold. They gave me food and weapons before they sent me out into the world to prove myself. And a sacred talisman of the tribe once carried by my mother. Forgive me, Ulf, but I cannot speak of this anymore. It is too painful.
I want to help you, Dalen.
I thank you for your kind offer, but there's little you can do for me right now. I have the fucking thing! I have the amulet! Please, Ulf, the things I said before. The words were... This is not the time to speak of such things. Perhaps later I will speak of this more, but not now. I have it!
Yes.
But I have it! Okay, cool. He will continue to talk about it. I suppose you deserve to know the rest of the story, Ulf. I have kept this weight upon my heart, but we are in this together. I cannot turn to a fellow adventurer,
Who in this world can I turn to? There is something troubling me, Ulf. My quest to prove my worth as an Uthgard warrior has not yet begun, and already I fear I have failed.
Failed? Ow.
I'm not the first Red Tiger warrior to be exiled in this way, though most who undertake a vision quest, do so as punishment for committing some crime or transgression against the tribe. I'm not even going to try to imitate Steve Blum. I can't do it. That's not a talent that I possess. When the warrior is sent from the tribe, he is given a special talisman. This talisman must remain by his side, for its magic brings the visions, and the visions illuminate his quest. My talisman was a simple brooch worn by my mother, one of sentimental and spiritual value. Alas, I fear my quest will never be complete now, as the talisman, key to my visions, is lost.
Lost?
It happened shortly after I started work at the docks. I tried to keep a vigilant guard over the talisman, but the district is crawling with pickpockets and cutpurses. Ever since it was stolen, I have sought the brooch. But how can one locate such an object? I don't remember who had it. Somebody had it. I just found it. But how can one locate such an object? It is unique, but of little monetary value. It may be that the thief who stole it threw it away when he realized how little it was worth. That was partly the reason I stayed so long at the docks, hoping I might somehow discover the brooch. I am certain it is somewhere in the docks district even now, if it was not burned on the bonfires of the plague corpses.
Don't worry, Dalen. We'll find your brooch somehow.
I have it! I know I shall probably never find my mother's brooch again, Ulf, but I shall not give up hope. Without it, my vision quest will never be revealed to me.
Is this the brooch you were talking about?
My mother's brooch! Thank you, Ulf. I can never repay you for this gift. I have no gold or treasure to reward you, but there is one thing I can offer. Small token, perhaps, but it is all I have. Among my people, there is nothing we value more than friendship. You have proved yourself a true friend, Ulf, so I will give you this amulet as a sign of the bond we share.
Thank you, Dalen.
Because of you, Ulf, my vision quest can continue. I will keep my mother's brooch by my side, so it may guide me on my quest. But until I receive a vision to guide me on my quest, I will remain by your side. Once more, I thank you for finding my mother's brooch, Ulf. Yeah, man. Cool. I already found that thing. Immunity to fear is pretty good, but my will saves are already, like, at a point where I don't super need that. Go on, get in the fucking pile then, right? There's Grimgnaw. Although I am Grimgnaw.
I have been waiting for you. I suspected you would return. Do you need me to join with you once more?
No.
Is there something you need?
I just want to talk for a while.
Conversation is one way to pass the time until the Silent Lord comes to claim us. What do you wish to speak about? That's a question. Why did you end it with a period? It's not a... whatever.
I want you to continue your story from before.
Very well, Ulf. I have been reluctant to speak of my time at Mithril Hall, but you will not let the matter rest. I'll rest my foot in your ass. But no, Ori, I hope you end up going to, what was it called? Heroes Comic Con in Denmark. You know, up in Copenhagen. And, yeah, I hope you get the chance to meet him. He is a, very pleasant individual. When Brunor Battlehammer reclaimed the throne at Mithril Hall, not 20 years ago, it kindled a fierce racial pride in all the dwarves of the north. I'm thinking about Offkai around the next year, maybe, if my health and finances even out. I mean, there are times where, like, 'cause I know a ton of people, like, try to make the pilgrimage out to Offkai.
I don't know that I want to cross that many time zones. I kind of do, but I kind of don't, you know? Like, off-Kai is a cool thing to meet friends. There aren't too many, like, VTubers who I'd want to fucking... Like, people who I'm not friends with, who I don't know, who I'd, like, really want to meet. I had the choice to meet Monarch. Pretty sure Monarch was in town at some point, and I was just like, nah, I'm good. Was she at a... Hold on. Oh, god damn it. Hold on, let me see. Robbie Damon was like the main person who I wanted to meet, and I did. Hold on, I'm going through the list. Yeah, here we go. Lindbeck. No, it was Lindbeck who I was thinking of, who I'm like, oh, I could have, but I didn't. I swear. Monarch was announced at a con that I went to. I didn't go to anime. The 24? Now, I think I might have been thinking of MatsuriCon. I don't know. I swear there was a con where I could have met Monarch, and I was just like, nah, I might. I want to go to a VTuber concert in person and have my idol anime sparkle eyes moment. Aw, that would be very sweet. I'm excited to meet Nikkei voice actors in September. Yes. And then, you know, this year will be my third time in a row Robbie Damon's been in town that I'm gonna, like, I want to go meet him again, and I got Tuxedo Mask stuff signed from him the last 2 times. And this year I'm like, all right, we got the Sailor Moon related stuff out the way. It's time to get Critical Role stuff. I don't think Mint's voice actor is going to be there. Hold on, I gotta look it up. This is the fun time. Oh, let me see who's. Oh, Amber Lee Connors. She started doing a VTuber recently, as I recall. She's cool, but I'm not necessarily invested in meeting her. Well, she did do, I think she did a... No, she did a Nikkei character as well. She did K. If she has any K merchandise, I'll be like, listen, I know you're very fucking prolific, and I got introduced to you via Team 4-Star. If you got any K merchandise, I'll get that signed. Oh, Kira Buckland. She, another prolific VTuber. Oh my god, that's right, she's Privity! I'm gonna be meeting Privity! Yeah! Oh, that makes me happy. Listen, I already know that she, oh yeah, I forgot that she's also Novel and Liverin. I mean, I'm getting all the Nikkei stuff signed from Kira. It was through Eisei Tsukimaru, aka, Megan Shipman, that, I learned that Kira Buckland is also a VTuber. But I'm like, I don't care. Nikkei, please. Oh, let me go through here. Sung-Won Cho, obviously, but he's not a Nikkei actor. Christina Kelly is the voice of Trina in Nikkei. I'll be very sad if there's no Nikkei stuff. Brittany Lauda is the voice of I don't know if she does any other voices, but she's the voice of Guilty. And anyone who takes the girl hot stance, listen to Guilty voice lines, and it's very like, you will lose gallons. Also, real quick, who is Mint's voice actor? Rebecca Wang. She will not be in town. But, yeah, funny story, when I went to, Matsuri-Con, when I went to Matsuri-Con last year, the main things, like, I wanted to meet Robbie Damon, and I wanted to meet, Ed Bosco. Ed Bosco is my guy, even though I talk shit about him a little bit when I was recording WWE 2K26, and then immediately backpedaled and was like, when I'm like, when I recognize his voice, I'm like, oh, why did I talk shit on the voice actor here? Which is also funny because when I was reviewing the episodes again, I was like, why did I talk shit about his performance? Like, listening to it again with fresh ears, his performance was fine. Like, it was good. I was completely out of line to talk shit on him. Like, irrespective of, oh, I know that guy and I've been a fan of his. Bosco's an amazing human being, by the way. Anyway, so, I mainly went to meet Robbie Damon and Ed Bosco. And I was on, I think I was on, and then I ended up meeting, like, some of the Final Fantasy VII people. But I'm online for, I think it was Robbie's line. And I look to my left and I see Ann Yako. Her thing set up, and I think I saw her name a few times on the guest lineup. But I'm looking at her name, and I'm like, slow blink. Wait, didn't she voice Unwa and Nikkei? And then I look it up, she voiced Unwa and Mihara, and I'm like, wait, Unwa and Mihara are here? And they've been here the whole time? And my brain just went, buh. Just went, buh. Then I ended up meeting her, and she was amazing. Anyway, back to it.
I was
one of the many who flocked to Brunor's banner. One of the many who came to battle the denizens of the Underdark and drive them from the mines beneath Mithril Hall.
But yes, thank you for being happy for my happiness, Lavi. Anyway.
But they wouldn't accept you, would they?
This was long before I joined the Order of the Long Death, and at first Mithril Hall welcomed me. For even then I did not fear death, and I was eager to inflict it upon my enemies. There were many among Brunor's followers who shared my love of battle, the reckless fury with which I slaughtered my foes, but none of them appreciated the terrible beauty of what was all around us. Have you ever heard the glorious chorus of screams of dying drow echoing in the chambers of a dwarven mine? Or paused in battle to taste the palpable specter of death descending on the field like a cool mist?
Okay. But hey, wait a minute. Not too much caffeine now.
Have you ever stood over a dying comrade, drinking in his pain and fear as his life bleeds away, gazing into his eyes to glimpse the terrible understanding shining through when the final instant death claims him?
I've seen my fair share of killing, if that's what you mean.
Hello, tiny brat villain.
After the battles, I would walk among the scattered corpses, fascinated by the truth of their deaths. The others found it disturbing, I knew, but I couldn't stop. The compulsion was too strong.
This sounds like you, Risa. You would do something like this. Get fascinated walking amongst halls of the dead.
And as I wandered amidst the twisted, mangled bodies and gazed into the masks of agony forever frozen on their faces, I understood. Drow, Dwergar, dwarf, in death we are all the same. In death we are all perfect.
Okay, good. What part has you dying of laughter, Lavi? Yes, you are fun size. You are fun to punt and throw around a room. When you come up looking at me with puppy dog eyes begging for head pats, I could pick you up and I could shot put you like an IRL dwarf. Roommate got a carnivorous plant because the flies have been bad this year. I don't blame them. Do not blame them at all.
I tried to share my revelations with my brothers in arms, but they could not understand. They only looked at me with horror and disgust.
No kidding, you're a freak, Grimnaw.
That was what they said as well, that they were glad to have me at their side whenever the drow attacked.
Funny thing, she didn't tell anyone. Has walked out to suddenly pitcher plant. Well, you know what? Hopefully that deals with the flies a bit. I won't behave. Oh, so you're admitting that you're not going to behave? Is that what you're admitting? Are you admitting that you're going to act up?
I left Mithril Hall shortly after my revelation in search of something.
She's not a good girl. That's the problem. She's not like you, Lavi.
I found the Order of the Long Death. I suppose I cannot blame my fellow dwarves for their reaction. The acceptance of death is not easy. Even among my order, there are those who cannot face the Silent Lord when their time comes.
See, you're well trained, Lavi. I've been working on this villain for years. Years before you, and she still doesn't learn.
What do you mean by that?
I'm sorry, Ulf. I should not have said anything about this to you. This is a matter that must be solved by those of my order.
You can tell me, Grimnaw. Maybe it's something I can help you with.
This is not the time to speak of this, Ulf. Let us return to our mission. The Silent Lord's hunger will not be sated by mere words.
I mean, you know, again, at the slightest hint of resistance, Reese's reaction was, fine, I'm not going to behave. I'm going to be a brat. With you, your reaction would have been, I'm sorry, I'll be even less of a brat because I'm a good girl. So, you know. You just can't trust this tiny villain.
Is there something you need?
What, getting called out? Yep. Yep. Listen, there's a reason why when everyone is like, Ron, be nice to Malaya, the hero, I say, no, I will not be nice to Risa, the villain.
Now, of course, if Risa were to do something for me,
I could consider being nice to her. You know, the funny thing is, you're taller than Lavi. Not by that much. Me, I'm almost a foot taller than you. But, no. Yeah. Three inches is a lot? Well, I'm glad you think so. There's a tiny penis joke in here somewhere, but, you know, you're 5'2". Shit, brat, I'm 5'9". I still tower over you. Listen, there's a tiny penis joke in there somewhere. Something 3 inches is a lot, but something long, big like my weenor.
I just want to talk.
conversation is one... Okay.
Why don't you continue your story?
I want you to continue your story from before.
I told you earlier this was a matter for those of my order, Ulf. But you have proven yourself to be an agent of the Silent Lord. Death follows you wherever you go.
Everyone towers over me and it makes... Yeah, I'm about to say! It's rough out there that everyone towers over you and it makes your wee sneak and it makes you ooh-woo and tap your fingers and blush and look away and you know, secretly or sometimes not so secretly wish for uppies.
I have not been completely honest with you about my reasons for coming to Neverwinter, Ulf. I came here in search of someone.
Who?
Her name is Alaganda. Like me, she was a disciple studying to enter the Order of the Long Death. We often trained together in anticipation of our initiation.
Yep, see? Kind of like I got you pegged. All the time. You can be stopped. There are many ways that I can stop you. I can be very merciless towards you. And I think you're maybe, not factoring that in, shit brat. Matter of fact, I think you should apologize.
I will not describe our... I need to fucking lock in. I will not describe our initiation rituals to you,
Ulf. Today is like ADD fucking stream or whatever.
but the Silent Lord claims many who undertake them. Only the few who survive, as I did, are welcomed into the Order of the Long Death. But Alaganda could not bear to face her own mortality, and on the morning of her initiation she fled, breaking the vows she swore when she first joined the Order.
And you followed her here.
You know what? Say, that's good girl behavior. And that gets you a head pat.
I did not follow her right away. The ravages of the ritual had left me broken and weak. But when I recovered, my instructor came to me and told me what I must do. Alaganda has denied the Silent Lord that which is rightfully his. For this, she must die. And because I am the lone survivor of the most recent initiation, I am the one given the privilege of killing her. If I am ever to advance further in the Order of the Long Death, I must bring back proof of Alaganda's death to my masters.
Yeah, but again, Lavi, she had to be dragged into being a good girl. How much effort does it take for you to be a good girl? Lavi, if I were to demand that you apologize to me, even with you not knowing what it was you were apologizing for, if I were to say, apologize, Lavi, what would your reaction be? Exactly. And then I would say, Lavi, you didn't actually do anything wrong. I was just testing you. Yeah, exactly. And then I would say, you didn't actually do anything wrong. You're a good girl. 2 head pats for Lavi. But the villain has to be dragged kicking and screaming into behaving, because she doesn't like to behave. Mostly because she likes the pain, she likes to be punished, so, you know.
Proof? What kind of proof?
Alaganda always wears a forged silver ring embossed with the crest of her family. A soaring falcon against a full moon. After wearing it for so many years, the ring will not fit over her finger, and she would never willingly remove the ring while she lives in any case. The Silent Lord has many tools to reap his harvest. Alaganda may have succumbed to the plague or other misfortune, but I will search the city until I either kill her or find the ring that proves she is already dead.
I'll help you find the ring and kill Alaganda. Or at least help you find her ring.
I will not rest until I find the ring that proves Alaganda has been taken by the Silent Lord, though I know my chances of success are few.
If I find it, I'll let you know.
Thank you, Ulf, but for now we must return to the task at hand. The Silent Lord's hunger must be fed with a constant supply of new victims.
I don't think I found it to sell it yet. Any whoosies. Any hoodles. Toodles badoodles. Okay.
I hoped that you would return, so I waited here. I've hardly damaged anything since you left. I thought you'd be proud. May I join with you once more, my friend?
Oh boy. That... I know you're not that needy, Linu, but that was a very, like... needy type of, you'd be proud, I didn't break anything. Give me head pats. Give me uppies. Yes.
Hey there, dear. What can I do for you?
I just want to talk for a while.
I love chatting with you, but don't you think we should focus on our mission right now?
Tell me more about your story.
I appreciate that you have waited patiently to hear more of my story. I think we have gone through enough together to warrant a deeper level of trust.
Babe. You've been sitting here this entire fucking time because I only take Charmin out and maybe Tommy.
I just ask that you don't make fun of me, since this was such a dark blot on my name. Many years ago, a cleric performed a service for the people of Everesca by uncovering a drow plot to destroy the city. Sayanine Moonbow came and presented the priest with a silver goblet.
And that was what was stolen.
Yes. The thief stole it right out of the temple and managed to sneak out of Everesca. No small accomplishment there. The other priests were frightfully mad. Only the head priest was willing to concede that it could have happened to someone else. But of course it didn't. It happened to the person that broke the head off of the golden statue of Coralon. I didn't know what to do, so I stayed up all night, praying to Sayanine to guide my path. The goddess heard my prayer. Ron scratches his right leg. And just before the first ray of light broke the dark, I was granted a vision.
What happened to the vision?
I saw myself leaving Everesca and going on a long journey. At the end of the journey, I returned with a chalice. The trip itself was a blur. I had no idea where to go other than north and west. Always. When I told the priests of my vision, they would take me that would take me far away from them. They held a cheerful celebration in honor of my sacred quest. It was the first moment in my life when I felt I truly belonged.
Yes, I'm sure they were very happy. For you.
But now they will never welcome me back to their city. My quest has failed.
Surely it has not failed. You will find it someday. No, we can find it, Linu, if we work together.
No, you do not understand. No one will ever understand. I shall be an outcast for life. I stuck it up my ass. Wait, no. Please, Ulf, I should not have said so much. We'll talk more about this later, but not now.
Hey there, dear. What can I do for you?
Can you get it out of my ass?
I just want to talk for a while.
I love chatting with you, but don't you think we should focus on the mission right now? On your mission?
Well, tell me more about your story.
I guess I should be glad to share my daunting task with a friend. If I cannot turn to a fellow priest to help me, then who could I turn to? I am sorry I was so overcome with despair. But you see, I found the silver chalice of Moonbow once already. I found it in a small town called Lork, but then... Oh, Ulf smelling in the butt, I lost it again!
How in the name of all that is holy did you lose it again?
As I said, I found the chalice in the merchant town of Lork. The thief, a halfling, tried to sell it to a Zent merchant. But when the halfling tried to charge him 500 gold, the Zent claimed the religious artifact as tribute to Bane. The halfling thief protested, but the mayor of the town is a Zent as well. Next thing the halfling knew, he was arrested for the murder of an old woman who had spit in the face of a Zent soldier the day before. Obviously, he never committed the crime. It never fails to shock me when people are capable of such injustice.
How did you find all of this out?
I found out what had happened when I showed up in town and saw a mob of people about to hang him. Everyone was laughing and telling the story to anyone who would listen. They actually thought that such injustice was funny. Have a sip of electrolyte drink. Even the bloody merchant was there for the hanging, and he was drinking from the sacred chalice.
I can't believe you would do that.
They already had the rope around the halfling's neck when I heard the whole story. I didn't know what to do, but I had to stop it. I ran forward into the crowd, yelling for them to stop, but I tripped and fell in the mud. I looked up and saw the face of a kindly grandmother. I reached for her hand and she kicked me right in the teeth.
That's horrible.
The mob turned into a giant brawl, with fists and laughter flying everywhere. I crawled out of the crowd and fled town, weeping as I ran. I made it to the forest and collapsed in the bushes off the road. As I lay there weeping, I heard a twig snap. I spun around, and standing there behind me was the halfling. He winked at me and toasted me with the chalice, which he held in his hand. I cried out that I had to have it back, but he just laughed and disappeared into the wood. I never saw him again.
Don't worry, Linu. I'll help you find the chalice.
Thank you, sweet Ulf. This is a kind answer from a good friend. I know I shall probably never find the chalice again, Ulf, but I shall not give up. I must return it to my people to restore my honor.
If I find it, I'll let you know.
Thank you, dear Ulf, but don't let my concerns interfere with your duty to Arabeth. My problem is self-inflicted. Curing the plague is more important.
Yeah, we gotta do Tomy now. Let me think. We did Sharwin, Dalen, Grimnaw, Linu. And now I need to do Tomy and Body Knock.
You're back, so you must need something. The most logical assumption is that you want me to join up with you again, correct?
Sure.
Okay then, let's go. There's an entire world out there waiting for us to discover it.
Is there something you need?
Ah, there we go. My skills have improved somewhat.
Is there something you need?
Just want to talk for a while.
I am a staunch proponent of the free exchange of ideas, Ulf. What is it you wish to know?
I want you to continue your story from before.
You seem quite interested in my time as an apprentice under Profero, Ulf. I suppose we can afford a few minutes for me to recount those days for you. Profero instilled in me the basic principles of magic and the underlying laws governing the arcane. His knowledge and wisdom were an inspiration to me, though his organizational skills were somewhat lacking.
What do you mean by that?
I would constantly stumble across magic items carelessly strewn about the tower. Potions and elixirs from half-finished experiments would be left sitting out on the kitchen table. Excuse me. Ancient scrolls he had been copying would be stuffed under the cushions of his chair. Wands would turn up in closets and drawers. And he never ever locked his laboratory, despite the countless powerful magical items and dangerous experiments he often dabbled in.
You must have found that quite a temptation.
I admit seeing all those potions and wands and scrolls just lying around was difficult. And I must confess that eventually I did give in to the temptation. By the way, Risa, did you see what Ori said before? I just snapped. I couldn't take it anymore, and I did something rash and completely out of character. I waited until my master left on an extended trip, and then I cleaned up Profero's laboratory! I organized the scrolls and potions and wands. I built shelves to store the magical components of his research, and I made a catalog card system so he could cross-reference all of his tests and results. Items that were particularly powerful or unstable I locked safely away in a magically reinforced chest, with a key that I presented to Profero on his return.
That's it? You cleaned up?
What can I say, Ulf? I was young and foolish. Profero's own reaction was similar to yours. He couldn't believe what I had done, although he did continue to use the filing system I had set up for him.
You had all that magic at your fingertips, and you didn't even try to use any of it. What kind of sorcerer are you? Weren't you even curious?
Of course I was curious, Ulf, but my hunger for experimentation was tempered by reason. Never known a well, I guess that kind of makes sense. Imagine the damage I could have done if I had dared experiment on my own. I was an apprentice, so the sensible course of action was for me to follow the lead of my master. Any other course of action would have been illogical. Anyway, Risa, answer my question. Did you hear what Ori said here earlier?
I guess your actions make sense now that you've explained them.
But thank you for this off-care. Add another sip. I said, did you hear what Ori said earlier? Were you here for that? What Ori sent here? About what they might be doing? How does that make you feel?
I admit my actions may seem overly cautious, but that is the way of my people. Curiosity is tempered with careful analysis. However, ever since I left Lantern, I find I am growing more bold in my quest for discovery. After all, I did come to a plague-infested city in order to chronicle a new disease. Among other things. Go on, use your words.
Among other things. What do you mean? Is there another reason you came to Neverwinter?
I'm sorry, Ulf. I should not have said anything about this to you. It is really a trivial matter, and you have far more important things on your mind.
You could tell me, Body Knock. Maybe it's something I can help you with.
Ask me about this again later, Ulf, and I will be happy to continue my tale. But for now, we should focus on your mission for Lady Arabeth.
Is there something you need?
Yes, talk.
Want you to continue your fucking story?
I told you earlier I came to Neverwinter to study the Wailing Death, Ulf. But there was another reason I came as well. Given all that has happened, it seems rather unimportant now. But you did ask me, so I must conclude you are interested in my motivations. I have come to Neverwinter in search of bread.
Bread?
I know how foolish this sounds, but I have heard tales of a special type of bread found only here in Neverwinter. Leaven bread, they call it. It is said the loaf stays fresh for months and that it will never go stale or moldy. Though it's probably dry as fuck. I was hoping that when I came to Neverwinter, I could find someone to teach me the secret of making this wondrous leaven bread. If we could determine the agents that keep the bread from spoiling, I think the principles could be applied to any number of other uses. With a little research, this discovery could mean so much more than simple bread.
But you haven't found anyone to give you the recipe yet.
I looked for some time when I first arrived in the city. But it seems the secret is known only to a few master bakers, and unfortunately, they have all been claimed by the plague. I suppose... Aww. Good girl. I'm so proud of you for taking out the trash. I suppose someone still has a copy of the recipe somewhere, but the more I witnessed the death and suffering in this place, the less important discovering the leaven bread became. I believe the discovery of the leaven bread recipe could have far-reaching benefits, and I would like to someday be able to bring a copy to my home of Lanton. By the way, when you went off to get your Dr. Pepper before, I don't think you heard me say it, but I did say not too much caffeine. But I know your mission is more important, Ulf. I will not let my scientific curiosity get in the way of your work.
Don't worry, Body Knock. We'll find that recipe for you.
Thank you, Ulf. But for now, we must return to the task at hand. Arabeth is counting on you.
I hope...
Real quick, because I forgot to level you up.
Hey there, dear.
No, stay. Yeah, my bad. I didn't mean to fucking...
Hey there, dear. What can I do for you?
I don't know. What I meant to do is,
I figured they'd drag your carcass back here eventually. You need me to come with you again?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You be careful.
What can Tom...
Level up. My boy.
Eh?
Oh, what you have in mind, my lord? If I stay below 50 milligrams per day goal. Okay, good. It'd be a shame if you had to start writing lines.
Continue your story from before.
Oh, fine, fine. Picture this then, my lord. There I was lying in the arms of my human sweetie, completely unaware my angry patroness was on her way. I was also unaware that at the same time my sweetie's father, the vizier, had been tipped off to my presence by an old rival of mine. Both the wizard and the Medusa were descending on the tower, determined to kill me. But I was contentedly asleep in the hay, naked as a jaybird.
I think I see where this is going.
You'd think so, but you'd be wrong. I don't think I even want to try to do his voice right now. All I knew at the time was that sleeping in hay isn't as comfortable as you'd think, even with a gal on your arm. So I'm lying there with my big smile, Suddenly, bam! The door to the loft flaws open, and there is the great vizier full of rage.
Though he caught you with his daughter, did you defend her honor?
Oh no, I'd already taken her virtue, and I wasn't aware of any honor, my lord. No, I hid behind her and screamed in terror like a banshee. Not the most heroic picture, I'll admit. I darted through his legs and fled naked into the streets. Before I knew it, the vizier was chasing me through half the city, firing off lightning bolts and curses at a rapid pace. My patroness was also a bit miffed to see us breeze past her, so she too took up the chase. Her fury grew and grew as we stayed ahead of her. I ran for all I was worth, but bugger me if that wizard couldn't move those skinny little legs of his. The Medusa finally found him, throttling me angrily atop the largest building in the market, Sabin.
What happened then?
Well, my patroness was mad enough that she was determined to be the one to murder me first. She and Vizier yanked me between them like I was some tug of war, and all I could do was gurgle helplessly. They shouted threats and screamed at each other until the Medusa lifted a veil. The Vizier saw this and launched himself at her, casting a deadly spell as he flew. He hit her squarely, and they both flew over the edge of the rooftop. I would have been gladly rid of them both, but alas, poor Tommy was catapulted right along with them. We three hit canopies on the way down and finally landed square in the middle of the market. The Vizier's spell had worked, and the Medusa was dead. But not before he had been turned into a statue. A broken statue by that time. There I sat, naked and stunned, but otherwise unhurt.
And this made you famous?
Well, sure, my lord. The crowd assumed I had killed a powerful Medusa and a famous wizard. Barehanded, no less. I was in no condition to argue. Word spread rapidly, of course, and the story grew. You wouldn't believe some versions I heard. Sadly, the constabulary believed them. I was a wanted man for murdering the vizier. Good for my reputation, perhaps, but bad for my health. His daughter wasn't too impressed either.
He was angry at you for killing her father?
You'd think so, but no. She just didn't want to shack up with a wanted offling. I had to prove me innocence. That's why I decided to come to Neverwinter. One of my oldest friends lives here and is a forgery master. I was hoping he'd make some documents to clear my name in Kellimport. Sadly, I suspect Bellman's fallen victim to the plague. Can't find him anywhere. So that means no evidence and no marriage for poor little Tommy.
Perhaps we'll find your friend yet.
Oh, who cares about him? I just want those documents. Maybe he finished them before he croaked. I can only hope.
If I find them, I'll let you know.
Be nice of you, my lord. Until then, let's just go about your quest, aye?
Continue your story from before.
There's not much left to tell. Alright, cool, so. Good man, Tommy. So we did body knock. I did lay roll. Or Lino. Grimnall, my boy.
I have been waiting.
Level up.
Is there something?
There you go.
Off.
I figured they'd drag you back here.
I have been. Yes?
Here you go. Where did... Tommy. There you are.
Off.
Want you somewhere nice and easy to access, my boy. Tommy! Tommy, a fucking bastard.
Yes? Is there something you need?
Ryan, have you been leveling up with me? Yes, you have. Well, at least you're level 5 anyway, which is what the rest of these fucking clowns are. Alright, let's go. Those you fucking clowns, right you! Got to fucking return. Back to the docks, I must. I'd like to return with the Scaramanga.
Roger's getting distracted again, and he knows that he shouldn't. But ads... Oh, no, ads haven't started yet. But, he will fucking lock in for just a moment. Alright. I keep having this, like, weird, stupid impulse to go fucking drive to... Like, go take vacation. Go back to New Jersey for a bit. Like, just randomly just show up and fucking... I think it's mostly the food. I miss the food. And then there's, like, elements of stuff that's there that's just... I don't know. I don't know why I just have this weird, like... thoughts of New Jersey again. Sort of. It's a little bit of homesickness. It's a little bit of homesickness. It's a little bit of, like, a conversation that I had today. It's a little bit of, the last time I went to New Jersey, there were some things that I didn't get the chance to do. That I kind of want to do. There are a few elements to it. Well, especially, you know, the area that, Whoa, that's a trap. That's a trap. Especially up that area that, that you're from. Success not possible. Alright, so DC 32 to recover it, but can I disarm it? I can. Forget that I can actually attempt to disable traps. No, it is next week. My week's mixed up here for a minute. Next week, my roommate and I are going to see a silent picture double feature, which is very exciting.
Fair enough.
Darwin's ass. We're not going to talk about it. Done, done, and done. There you go. This will be my... Oh, the Bombardier Beetles? We're nowhere near them, Jarwin. This will be the second silent picture double feature that roommate and I are going to. I believe I told you about the summer movie series at the little historical theater. Oh, never mind. One actually came over. Yeah, our movie is next week. The fucking...
We shall not be defeated!
The fucking Bombardier Beetle. Tom Bombadil Beetle. Yeah, I'm hoping... Honey, what are you doing? And you ran over the fucking trap! Okay, well, thanks. Thanks, hon. Love that for you. You're about to die, Sharwin. Hold on. Maybe you won't, now that I, you know, like, heal yourself or something. Let me keep the enemy distracted. There we go. Now I want to kill another one. Ba-da-da-da-da. Oh, there's a trap. Go on, fucking disable it, my boy. Without wasting a spell slot. Even though, you know, use of a spell slot would eliminate all traps within like a certain radius. That, you know, at the same time, we don't necessarily have to do all that. Maybe I should, though. Oh, so I missed that trap because I went this way, because I'm like, hee-hee. Tee-hee. Take a fucking exit. Tee-hee. Did I check those already? I think I did. I'll go check them again, but I don't think I need to. Note. Tooth of the Forge. Gotcha. So this door is probably locked, yes?
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so that's where I need to go to get one of the things for Halue with Never's tomb. But I need to go get the objects that I need in the first place to, you know, get in there. While Shadon will guide my path. Get to Vengal. Alright, yeah, we're good. Right, you are good, yeah, Pash. Right, you, yeah, Boncha Dex. You need my opinion. Go on. Yes, I am the greatest of all time. Oh, something else. Never mind. What you need my opinion on? Back's hurting, but not actually screaming in pain. How messy is your desk?
What? Oh, hello.
Well, hello, your majesty. I sure as shucks don't see personry of your distinction come down here much. Come to inspect the sewers. Aqueducts, I mean aqueducts.
Need to clean you off, kind that didn't happen. Are you wearing your back brace?
Please pardon my confusion. I'm still getting the hang of this new beautification program the city council put in place. The finer points of it seem to be giving things pretty names.
Lavi. I'm gonna call you something. And it's not good, girl. Why are you not wearing your back brace? That's right. Go put your back brace on and then go clean your desk.
You know, sewers become aqueducts, waste becomes surplus resource, and my cushy job at the castle becomes tour guide to the freaking sewers. But I'm not bitter.
Has anyone else passed by this point?
Well, now, actually, there were a couple of groups that I saw heading downstream. Thought it was a bit odd, but they didn't bother me. The first was just one man on his own, older gent, and dressed in quite the finery. He looked like he knew where he was going. After him was a rough lot, and they looked like they had blood on their minds. Seemed a bit unsure where they were going, though.
Where do these aqueducts go?
Well, they join up with the older sewers a ways down. There used to be some old storerooms back in there, but they ain't been used by the city for years and years. As the districts expanded, access to those old areas got built over. Not a lot of people know the layout of those old tunnels. I hear voices down there on occasion, though.
Can you take me downstream?
Well, I can't leave my post here. An emergency might arise and my special expertise might be needed. It could happen! I can send you down on your own. It ain't dangerous. Leastwise, I don't think so. Just say the word and you're good to go.
Send me downstream.
Yes, sir. Merrily, merrily, here you go. Merrily, merrily. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is make you squeam. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. There's a great commotion from the passage ahead. The sounds of a battle ring out against the stone.
Ha! Bounder! You are not half the man your father was.
I won't let you squander this opportunity. This is just worth a fortune.
Life is measured by more than wealth, my boy. A well-schemed plot keeps your name in the history books.
What's the big problem? You were going to auction the thing yourself.
That was showmanship. Make them think the prize is lost, and they respect you all the more when they get it.
I don't know about Vengal, man. I don't know about his plan here. Seems a bit silly. See, by the way, villain, that's how a good girl reacts. Even the threat of being called bad girl, and Lavi is like, no, I'll be good, I'll be good, I'll be good. Meanwhile, you're just a stinky brat.
What is this, Vengal? More of your old guard? Loyalists?
Yes, yes. This is my second wave come to fight you. Adventurers all. We will defeat you.
I don't care who they are.
What was that, villain?
Over tonight.
What did you just say? Oh, now they're attacking. Alright. Fuck you too, then. See? Good girl.
Yes, that's the spirit.
I had the chance to meet Cam Clark and I didn't. And I don't know why I didn't take the opportunity to meet Cam Clark.
Let nothing stop you. Alec is a whelp of a man.
You know, watching you panic is always fun. Risa. Hey, Calic. Dick cheese. Yeah, you leave her out of this. Yeah, nice miss there, dummy. You target me, boy. You target me, motherfucker.
Bengal blood has got you. Arrows away.
Really? Because you haven't done shit. You ain't done shit, my boy. You leave Sharwin out of this, buddy. I'm your target. Yeah, come on.
Let nothing stop you. Alec is a whelp of a man.
I agree.
Yes, that's the spirit.
I kind of want her to attack at range, but I seem to remember, like, every time I tell her to attack at range, like, there's just something about the way that she fights and does things that it's just like, oh, this is kind of dumb. Another, my boy. There you go. Calic has got to be a pretty good level here for how hard he's hitting. Anyway. An unidentified amulet. The Masterson's family amulet, which gives +1 AC. That's fine, I guess. Kind of a weak body amulet, so I'm not, you know, stressing it. Okay, back brace is on. See? See? That's good girl behavior. That's what good girls do. General Kissinger, how I'm missing you. I'll only use one. Okay. So they are gonna fucking cock block me on that use. That's fine. You missed the villain panicking, by the way. I called her a stinky. Called her a stinky brat. She said that I was stinky. And then the moment I, threatened any sort of action, she immediately caved. Y'all motherfuckers didn't fire not one arrow.
Well fought. You have proven quite the force, defeating Calic like that. The lad was giving me trouble. No sense of style.
Still, I gather from your well-fortified self that I am in further trouble, am I not?
I've come for cockatrice, Fengol.
Of course, of course! I expected as much, though I was also hoping that Nasher would make an appearance. But see, her motivations are not pure. She only wants to be a quote-unquote good girl so that daddies, particularly one god daddy, calls her a good girl to satisfy her praise kink. She wants the rewards and recognition of being a good girl without actually being a good girl, and that's kind of the problem. I stumbled upon the remains of a fine little bird that Nasher and his lackeys carelessly lost. Imagine my surprise at seeing some dog in the street carrying it. I merely wish to put it to good use.
Now you'll hand it over for the good of everyone.
Of course I will. Oh, don't look so surprised. What am I going to do with some mangy bird? Besides, I know full well how important the feathers of this beast are. My fun was in making Nasher want it. Since he won't play and my men have largely abandoned me, the ruse is over. Yeah, she was behaving last week, meaning she wants to be praised. She's bringing that up specifically for praise and headpats. The remains of the beast are in a crate. Take the feathers and my blessings. I have friends suffering from the plague too, you know. Nasher knows who I am.
Very well. Get going, then.
As you will. Farewell, my friend. Our paths will cross again, I am sure. You never meet him again. General Kissinger, how I'm missing you. It cut the music off because I closed the thing. This weekend is the convention, correct? That you're in the artist alley for? No Labor Day weekend? Alright, gotcha. Wasn't there some kind of convention that you're preparing to do, though? Possibly to sell your wares? Now, Hoff?
I greet you.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Okay. Then what were you talking about panicking and preparing for on Irium? Do you have something going on this weekend? Or are you just a tiny chaos gremlin?
I greet you.
Hello again, all smelling in the butt. I hope you have good news for me. I've seen no sign of Calic or my amulet.
I have your amulet here.
Ren Fair was last weekend. If I recall. I thought you had something going on this weekend. Wonderful! Snatched from fate and returned to family Masterson. You see, Agnes, we Mastersons get things done.
Here you go. I am pleased to return it.
And I am happy to take it. I am now Ulf the Benefactor. 3 points towards good. I'm happy to take it. Here, some gold for your trouble. You may even live to spend it. Now, I just have to get out of here. We can't break quarantine, but if we barricade the manor... Let me in your house.
Sorry.
I can't get in your house. So, yep. Where do we go next? I wonder. Like the Black Lake District? Okay. So in other words, even though it's a month away, you have entered into your tiny brain panic villain stages early. Well, I suppose that's fine. Pat, 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 pat. You know what? It is tragic, but I understand. What am I looking for? That? No, not that. That one. Oh, the Peninsula District. All right. What is the Peninsula District?
Welcome. Do you have news of the missing water Davian creatures? Or is there something else you need?
I have recovered one of the reagents for the cure.
Well done. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
So, here is what happened. Have you digested my robot talk?
That old scoundrel? I suppose I cannot expect such men to give up their ways, even in times like this. Where others have found only failure, you have discovered shining success. Neverwinter is in your debt. Battling the plague has drained the coffers of Neverwinter. I regret I cannot offer you more than 500 gold pieces for all you have accomplished.
I have no need of gold. Your thanks is more enough.
Your charity and selflessness are an example to us all. I only wish more were as noble as you.
What was it? Over a decade ago, my cousin and I were planning on doing like a Game Grumps-esque let's play show, the two of us. And we did a bunch of test shows just to kind of get a feel for pacing and rhythm and like format and things of that nature. And we played the SNES Dragon Ball Z RPG. And was it Frieza? I think it was when I did Frieza, where I did like Possessed by a Demon voice. Which is very similar to what I just did, but, you know, where I was trying to imitate, like, robot automated noises. It was very intentionally like, oh, I've been possessed by something evil with vicious intentions. Like, this Arabeth line would probably be like, your charity and selflessness and acceptance all of I only wish more were. And it was very like, oh god, I'm scared. Yep. I want to use you. Oh, he's fine. He, So, a demon tried to possess him. The problem is he didn't realize that this demon is fucking hard as fuck. Hard like my Weenor. And when he tried to invade me, he got slapped the shit out of. Oh, you're in charge. Lavi. Lavi. I see you. You are next. I know it was. I'm joking too. Tee. Anyway.
Is there something else you need?
No.
Farewell. May Tyr guide your steps.
3D printer. Gotta wait for the Market Labs to be available, but isn't ready until the 3rd. Okay. Lumber clay. Easiest and fastest way. Make soccer piles, but not consistent, so I have option 3, which worked out convenient. Oh, see? You figured out an option. Also, the villain scares very easily, so I'm pretty sure I just terrified her. Or she muted when I started doing that because she legitimately got terrified. Yeah, let me at least pop over to the Peninsula District to get the things that I need. And then I'll go back to the docks to, you know, unlock the, path, low volume. Did you get scared, Risa? Damnation! Have I been here?
Well met.
If you're going into the peninsula, keep your head up. There's been a prison break and the place is crawling with trouble.
How did they escape?
Rumor has it that Captain Alephin, the head jailer, set them free. Makes no sense to me. He was a good man and ran a tight ship.
Where's this prison?
Southwest of here, at the top of the hill. Commands a great view of the harbor. Not that the prisoners ever get to see it.
Everything in chapter 1 is going to look this way. It's going to... Black Lake District has a distinctly different look to it. You'll see. You'll see it.
How did they escape?
Where's this prison?
Are any areas still safe?
Seto Sabil is the one in charge of the operation. The prisoners have her pretty much penned in, but she's managed to secure a headquarters to the southeast. If you're looking for help, I'd recommend you go see her. She has better information on what's going on than I do.
Does the militia have a plan of attack?
For now, everyone's just trying to figure out what's going on. Someone's going to have to go into that prison, though, and get to the bottom of it.
Thanks for the warning.
If you want to thank me, go talk to Seto Sabil at headquarters. We could definitely use your help cleaning up the head jailer's mess. You know what I think would be a good reward? There you go. Here's a good reward. Risa, turn your headset back up, darling. And Risa, you will say thank you, Goddaddy, for giving me this treat. Go on and say it. 5 minutes are on the clock. Not cast my phone too, Fox. I'm not wearing my watch. Go on, say it. Say thank you, Goddaddy, for this treat. Oh, prisoners, darling. Well, that was very easy indeed. So easy, in fact, that they stole my fucking experience. But that's no good at all, darling. There we go, that's better. Thank me for the gift, Risa. I'm waiting. I could always do a demonic voice again. Darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special. On your knees. Bad girl. The villain is once again not listening.
Done and done.
It seems she might need a punishment. I couldn't message after I sent that one message. No, she's refusing to thank Goddaddy for this gift. A free 5 minutes of fake Astarion, her favorite voice. Ah. Good catch, thank you. I fucking forgot to do it again. The time that I told myself when I was like, oh, it's time to switch over the category, that I forgot to do it. There we go, that's better. Thank you for catching that. Also, see, now you're behaving again, Risa. Good girl. Yes, nice, charming little just chatting over the screams of the panicked and the dying. I'm alright. I'm a bit tired, but, very hungry. I have plans to immediately go eat. How have you been? Also, I'm getting myself distracted, but it's fine.
Well, I still have some time left, but we shall see, because I do have a number of people who are streaming. Oh, wonderful. By the way, Risa, why didn't you tell me that I never switched my category over? Must be I'm physically overheated, so I'm sitting in front of a oh dear. Couldn't be me, darling. Now, I know for a fact on this playthrough I haven't been through the Peninsula District yet. I have no recollection whatsoever of even stepping foot here, darling. Well, nevertheless, let's kill some more escaped prisoners. Well, I suppose one could consider this self-defense, although, it does to some extent stretch the definition thin. They are, after all, not armored, nor are they using bladed weapons. Yes, clean your desk, darling. You want to clean your desk. You want to be a good girl for Astarion. You want to hope that, as a reward, Astarion sinks his fangs into your neck and drinks some of that delicious crimson vitae from you. Ah, good job on dazing the enemy. I love how that prisoner just ran up and was like, oh dear, time to die. But yes, I'm very happy that you have a new PC. Oh, I didn't need to seed anything. It's just been there, waiting. And not waiting particularly long. Some good news. Began working on Europe. Ah, wonderful. I'm excited to see more. One of the militia has taken a bit of an injury. That's my good little simp. What a good pet you are. Now sit back and enjoy the show, darling. Mwah. Let us burn this plague victim. There you go. Bit more experience for me. Anyway, thank you, the Ron, for that fake Astarion. And thank you, Lavi, for paying your simp tax. Villain, why don't you ever pay your simp tax? And don't try to say something silly like, because I'm not a simp, because we both know better. Just know there's no fedoras, so I can... That's fine. You're welcome, Lavi. Oh, hold on. More motherfuckers. I will overcome! Miss Dulcime. Who dat? Oh, you? Well, I suppose you are next to die. See ya. There goes your pebble. There we go. I can actually sell a stack of 99. I can actually make some munya from that. Oh, I have potions of lesser restoration. What the shit? I 4 gore. Hee 4 gore.
I greet you.
Thanks for the help. I was trying to make my way safely home when those brutes found me.
Who are you? What are you doing on the streets?
I'm a laid for Lady Tanglebrook. I was on my way home from my morning shift when all of this erupted.
Your attackers, who are they?
Escapees from the prison. I heard one say that it was the head jailer himself who freed them. I don't like the sound of it.
The head jailer, is it?
Yes, Elafin. He's a good man, I swear he is. Why? He'd meet every afternoon in the tunnels with Lady Tanglebrook for a friendly game of chess. They're cousins, you know. Resident Genshin comic meme I saw. Interesting. Do tell.
Tunnels? What tunnels?
Lady Tanglebrook has always been leery about walking the streets in this district. Elafin built the tunnels between the prison and her estate so they could continue their games there. Now that the plague is everywhere, they hoped that continuing to use the tunnels would prevent her from being exposed.
Where's this estate?
The Tanglebrook? It's at the far reach of the peninsula. As I said, though, she's right scared of the wailing, and she locked the door behind me when I left. Maybe you could check in on her to make sure she's okay. Scared or no, I know she keeps a spare key hidden under her doormat for us.
Are there not enough guards to keep you safe?
With the quarantine to deal with, too? They've got their hands full, I'm afraid. Us folk have to fend for ourselves.
What do you know about the prison?
Captain Elafin, he's the head jailer there. He runs a tight ship, or at least he used to. Some say he's the one who set the prisoners free.
Do you need an escort to the district gates?
Would you? I was thinking I'd never make it. I really must get to the peninsula gates and tell Captain Kip about what I've seen.
Come along.
Oh. Oh! Yeah. You mean my friend Thompson? He's a good man. So there's the Tanglebrook estate. There's the district gates. Thank you. Thanks so much for your help, my friend.
Back
To wherever. He us did.
Die this day.
No, I mean, you say that I'm gonna die this day, but in fact, you actually did just die this day. Silly boy. Help me! Please, you have to help!
I greet you, my child.
Thanks for the help. I was trying to make my way safely home when those brutes found me.
Who are you? What are you doing on the streets?
I'm a butler for Lady Tanglebrook. I was on my way home. Oh, okay. They're literally the same lines. About the prison. You need... Hold on. Hold that thought. Some guy was like, oh, I'm going to kill him while he's... Do you need an escort? Okay, yeah, literally the same lines as the other. As the maid. Come along, sir. I shall protect you from the horrors that await. What? Oh, another guard tried to run through. And, well, that's what happens. That's exactly what happened to him. Perfect timing. Twitch, clip that. Let me see if that actually worked. I also hit the clip button and, hold on. Hold on.
Easy to watch. I'm so
Shut up.
excited to see this
Nobody
product.
asked you. Content, video producer. Clips. Well, the first one sure did not do it. That whole, you know, whatever, where you're supposed to be able to say, you know, you're supposed to say, you know, you're supposed to do that thing where you just say, you know, whatever. You know what? It's fine. Let me see if I got the moment here. And, well, that's what happens. It got the horn, but it didn't get the, it didn't clip it right. I'll just have to make that clip myself. Do you? Well, I'm not concerned about that right now.
Done and done.
It almost got the timing right, but not really. I have to be much quicker on the draw with that button, I think. I could test it now, but I don't feel like it.
Fair enough. Done and done.
Done and done. Anyway, thank you, Kibo, for the perfectly timed dingle dang. Where they at? Oh, there. Hey, guards, stop killing my fucking prisoners. I got it. Okay. Allow me to go into the mizzen mast. Nope, you're not who I wanted. I will steal your wine, though, because I don't give a shit. Come to give yourself up, have you, Riley? Riley?
I had to figure out if there's a way on Streamlabs to set up a... I think there is, like a command to just clip.
Done and done.
Because that would also probably help people. Oh, here we are.
Hello there.
Okay, never mind. You are not the boy. You're not the boy. Oh, alright, well, I don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that, nor that. I do need that still. Mostly. Don't need that, nor that. Yes to this. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Don't think that matters anymore. Don't need that. Don't... calm down. Yeah, calm down, yeah. Oh, those are plus 10s. Holy shit. I'm just looking to see if there are any scrolls here that I cannot use. Don't think so. Okay. Hoist the mainsail and scuttle the jib. You're not coming back for a fortnight. For reasons undetermined. Ah. Well, I don't need the amethyst. Garnet, amethyst, or the malachite. Ah. All right. Never's Tomb. Judge Olaf is requested that those interested in his endeavor present themselves to his assistant Briley. Currently stands guard over the recently discovered tomb of can found via the cellars on a house. Ah! I see what I've done wrong. I need to look for a Briley sort of fellow who might be down here somewhere or somewhere in this area. And then I can turn around and use a thing. Don't turn around, because you're going to see my... Alright. Especially because that sucked, too. There's a normal door. It's a bit too complex for you. Boom, boom, doo, 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 doo. Kill that man, punch him in the throat, 'cause I am the goat. Alright, yeah, Briley. Where are you, ya pash? It's on the east side, and I am indeed on the east side. Two trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. There you. Still alive, are you? Oh, and you brought a friend. That's cute. There's not enough action economy in the world for you idiots to do anything to me. Man, he broke a glass. He can break a glass. And also stab you in the ass.
Yes. There's something.
No, you're fine, hon. Food time! Good girl. Go eat your food. No, yeah, I'm gonna be wrapping up very soon. I'm basically wrapping up after I want to find Briley, and then I want...
Out of our way!
Thank you, Sharwin. I want to find Briley, and then I want to, go to the docks. Bit of remains for you. I guess I gotta go into some of these buildings, huh? Bam ba-dum ba-dum. Bam ba-dum ba-dum. Oh yeah, I gotta.
Sorry.
Doors barred from the other side. Och. The door is barred from the other side, right? Priest of Helm. Fuck Priests of Helm. Here is better. Well, those are fake Priests of Helm. Oh no, spoilers. Here? Maybe? Okay. Nope, these are just more prisoners. Oh, I know why this map is revealed, because I bought the map of the area. Wow, it took me a whole fucking 3 hours to piece that together. I'm so smart. You know, the interesting thing is I really don't remember... Like, I feel like it's in the Black Lake district where you get the things for the Tomb of Haluith Never. I don't think they're here. At least that's what I remember. But the game is insisting that it's in the Peninsula district. Which is where we are. We reach via the cellars of a house on the east side of the Peninsula District. Now, like I said, I always remember it being in Black Lake, but, you know, now I have cause to... Ah! Here's Jones.
I greet you.
This area is in care of the Temple of Tyr. May I inquire as to what you hope to find here?
I have been sent here by Olaf to see Briley.
Also, guess who's coming to Marvel Rivals? Who? I don't play Marvel Rivals, so I don't know who's in it or who's not. Ah, I see. Yes, you seem to have a letter from him. Aren't you one of the new recruits for the City Guard as well? A recent academy graduate? Ooh, nice. I'll make certain that only other city guards are allowed in as well. You make sure that nothing goes wrong while you're here, all right? Right.
Can I ask you some questions about this place?
Don't know nothing about it. I just guard what I'm told to guard. It's like nothing but a hole in the ground to me.
Can I ask you about the district or the plague?
I don't know this district very well. I think that's why I got this assignment. The other guards didn't want to be stationed here. As for the plague, I know I don't want it, and that's enough. Now get going, all right? I'm not supposed to be talking to people. Okay, bye.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes, on your way. Don't know nothing about it. He has a team up with one of my, with Jubilee. Ooh, nice. Makes sense that you have a team up with Jubilee. Having first been introduced to the X-Men via the early 90s cartoon, it was always like Jubilee was always a main character, but then when you start exploring the X-Men comics, it's like, oh, Jubilee doesn't exist. Well, she's real, obviously, like she exists, but it's very like her role is so minor that she barely exists. I also have one with ooh, nice. Well, that's okay. I'll probably still be playing through the ad break. It would appear. I can words. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-ba-dum, bum. Ba-ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-ba-dum. Oh, well, I just hit a trap. Oh, this does open now. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do this. There were no other traps.
Hail to ye!
I'm really sorry, but even nobility are prohibited from entering here, from being here. I have to wait for word from Reverend Judge Olaf Uskar.
I have a letter from Olaf he sent me.
Thank goodness you are here. The plague has not been kind to our number, but the work of Tyr must still be done.
What can you tell me about these tombs?
The tomb we are in belongs to Mias Lasnia Fairblade. It has been her resting place for a good many years, though I don't know exactly how long. It was a trusted friend of Halueth Never, so hopefully this place will hold clues as to where the founder himself is buried. This one is very close to the surface, suggesting it may have been moved at least once in Neverwinter history. No records tell of it.
What have you learned from this tomb?
The plague killed every member of the team what was digging it out. Digging it out, right? But they knew mostly died with them. They're dead. There is a journal, though. The scribe Jacob was supposed to detail what they found, but I've nae read his account. And that wee chest there, boy, you may open it.
Where are the other tombs located?
Dinna know, lad. Jacob's journal in the chest may say, but I was nae instructed to read it, so you will have to examine it yourself. Hope it proves useful, then. It would be a shame for him to have died without having shared his knowledge.
Did you find any artifacts in here?
I didn't think so. Of course, I only arrived after the team died of the plague. I hope no one had the gall to disturb their bodies. The journal in the chest may have other information, but I was nae instructed to read it.
I have other questions.
I will answer what I can.
What do you know of the plague?
Mortal Kombat 2. Damn! Look at you.
What do you know about the plague?
The whaling has taken many, including me brethren, that were digging here. Pity. They didn't have time to... Well, I shouldn't speak of that.
You can tell me, come on.
I do not wish to speak ill of them. I suppose the transgression was not that severe. Theirs was a small sin. Ah, I see. They seem to lose some of their belief in the power of Tyr. I suppose faith is tested in times like these. They consorted somewhat with the Helmites and accepted blessings. There were many gods, I know, and Tyr favours Helm well enough, but it didn't seem appropriate. Again, 'tis a small sin. They committed no evil and performed their duty to the last. The shame they canna erase that blemish. But this didn't really concern you. They have departed this mortal realm, and you have other duties to attend to.
Did this contribute to the deaths from the plague?
I wouldn't dare to say. Tyr didn't abandon them. The power of Tyr hasn't protected anyone from the plague thus far. So great is the evil of it.
What do you know about any attempt at a cure?
I haven't heard anything, and it frightens me greatly. The church has made no headway, and the forces of Lord Nashor falter as well.
They're like, return to university. Get your fucking doctorate.
I know what spread this terrible wailing disease, but it's the most insidious of evils. The gods have mercy upon us.
Have you heard anything odd? Any rumors? Any rumors?
I've been guarding this hole for several days now. I hear nae, but the scuffling of feet above and the screaming in my own head. I'm sorry, I wish I knew of mysterious strangers or odd groups who put my mind at ease and give reason to all of this. For now, I just sit and hope I'm nae struck down myself. I must trust in the wisdom of Tyr.
Goodbye.
Another time then, right back in your house. Remember to look at Jacob's journal in the chest. He may have included some valuable information before he, well, his blessed quill may have been put to good use detailing what they found. Strange. Quill is nae here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This book details the initial search for the tomb of Haluith Never. It is unfinished. The writer obviously falling to the plague before he could include many details, but it does point to the possible locations for 3 tombs in addition to the one in the Peninsula District. Beggar's Nest, Great Graveyard, Docks District, Northwestern Quarter Aqueducts. We found that already. Black Lake District, Southwestern Quarter. The directions are vague, but the book does mention that each tomb is likely sealed with a magically protected door. A riddle of some sort is the quote-unquote key to each. The solution to the Peninsula tomb was emerald, which was answered by actually placing an emerald in the container immediately next to the door. It is worth noting that this action seemed to destroy the item, making it an expensive discovery. Text of the emerald riddle on the Peninsula tomb. Diamond of the Forest if the seasons never changed. Are we already... We already knew that.
Hail to ye!
And I'm stuck in the chest.
You are... My attack is denied?
Oh no. Oh, I can just do this. I'm like, I know there's a way out of here. What's the plan? How do we escape? The way was clear, laddie. You simply had to go this way then. I'm still quite a ways away from 7th level. That's fine. Put the bum. Okay. Let me see if I have the means to get in through the aqueducts itself. But if the game is going to be a right pesh about it. I can take the long way if I need to. I would prefer not to, but I can if I must. Boom, boom, boom. I don't even want to do the fucking stupid fuck joke song that my friend came up with, because I don't want to give Joe any. I don't want to put Joe over in any way. If you know, you know. Well, this is sort of a shortcut. Welcome back. Things ran a little long because I was stuck in a chest, but I had a way to escape it, so we're fine. Ah, nope, Ron, don't do it. Stop doing it. All right. Motherfucker. I don't cast the spell. Use it. I do have to go the long way. Well, great.
Whiz.
Hold on, let me... The cue you were looking for there was... Pss, 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 and not the random sounds that I was making. Okay. Now, the clue here was... Tooth of the Forge. So that's probably the sword. Oh, my bad. It was indeed. Now, usually these tombs are pretty tough. Well, there are no traps in this room, anyway. Ancient symbol. Ah, there we go. Yeah, but watch this. You threw skeletons at a fucking cleric. What did you think would happen? This is what we do. We see Skelly and we go, tee-hee. Tee-hee. Anyway. Oh. We finished the job here. So now we will go report to Olaf the success of the first area. Those are definitely fair stats, wink wonk. Hello, me boy.
Greetings to you again. It is good to see you return to this house of Tyr.
I have an artifact from one of the tombs.
You do? Wonderful. Please tell me what it is you have found.
Here it is.
We have not seen the like of these in many, many years. It brings new light to the wisdom of Hell with Never and his companions. As I said, you are to be rewarded. Here, take this 200 gold. It's not much, but there is more to come. Your efforts are appreciated. A light has been cast on Hell with Never and his life. But there's still more to find. There are further artifacts of his travels. Return to me if you find them. I shall reward you fairly. Plus more when they were all recovered. Yep, you got it. Tyr, guide your fucking path, my boy. And, yep. We ran long, but that's okay. So, for those of you who managed to come out here and watch this live, I love and appreciate you for watching this live. If you're watching this on the VOD, I hope you'll join me live every Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Yeah. What else? What else? What else? What else? I love you too. Mwah, 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 mwah. Good girl. Who's my good girl? Who's my good girl? Who's my good girl? Thank you, Kibo. Anyway. Yeah, but if you love and appreciate, if you watch on the VOD, watch live, please, Monday, Friday, for 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Anyway. Tomorrow we are to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, provided that everything works out. Oh, I know who we're raiding. I know exactly who we're raiding. Violet is doing some, ASMR, so we're gonna go raid Violet. Anyway, I love you all, take care, be well. Hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.